Good morning, good morning. This is Jay Spruill, movies, music, sports, and life. I just had some breakfast and a nice banana smoothie, shake, whatever you want to call it. We don't do any of that mukbang stuff over here, so I'm not gonna be smacking on my egg and cheese croissant, slurping down my banana smoothie all up in y'all face, all up in y'all eardrums. I hate it when people do that. But I'm gonna keep this short. I know when I review anything with power, I can easily go on for 13, 14, 15, 16 minutes. And with this one, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I might work backwards. I might start with what's happening at the end and then get into some of the other minor stuff. But let me just say, nobody survives a mini Mac. Like, this is some Avengers level stuff that Monet just gonna cover up Diana. And Jay Spruill is never gonna claim to be, the most street person. I've purposely tried to live the life of a square, and not that I'm scared of the streets, but I just always felt like the streets benefit the institution of institutional racism, from the standpoint that we glorify it so much and we claim that the men and women that's in the street are the only real ninjas. But if all it leads to us is prison and death, then who benefits? So, but Mac 10 is similar to a Uzi, and you got the mini Mac. And this is as close to an automatic weapon. It's still considered semi-automatic, but it's about as close to an automatic weapon as you can get. I mean, you saw how many shells was flying out of that thing. Bah, 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 bah. Just hold the button, aka the trigger, and it just does all the work for you. But there's no way that Monet or anybody, could survive that. But yet here we are, And I also find it funny that all it took is for Monet to have one heart-to-heart conversation with Diana, and Diana was about to change her mind. She was about to make an excuse and call off the hit with Tariq, which would have been interesting because it makes you wonder if Tariq would have just got up and walked over there himself and just clapped Monet, or if he would have clapped Diana, for trying to back out at the last minute. But I just want things to be what they are. Like, I don't need cliffhangers all the time. I don't need unrealistic stuff. Dude, you get shot with a mini Mac 11. It ain't no touch and go. It ain't no critical condition. Man, you out of here. So there's that. I think Lauren has to be gone from the show. You didn't kill her. Effie threatened to kill her if she testified. You tied up her parents and put them on video to prove that you could get to her parents. And she looked at that text message, "Hey, you never hit me back, just making sure you all right." And she threw the phone away. She looked back at the house. They gotta leave it, man. Give Tariq a new love interest. It obviously isn't gonna be Effie. I heard a rumor before this season started that Brashonda, aka light skinned Keisha, was supposed to be Tariq's new love interest, and I would hope that they follow through on that and make that a reality. But we'll have to wait and see on that. The ending is also kind of Avengers level unbelievable from the standpoint that the white kid that's privileged and scared to kill anybody, all of a sudden he comes in busting shots based off of a tip off Noma. Because I think the other thing, I think they call him Obi, the one from London / Nigeria. The other thing about Obi that's a little bit non-convincing. Okay, so she gave him a slash for being late with what he was supposed to deliver. Mona did it right in front of, Tariq. And now he's tipping Brendan to come and save them, and Brendan says he thinks that he might have killed one of Noma's men. And I guess we have to wait to see who that is, but you guys probably agree with me. Noma can't be that dumb. Noma can't be that dumb to not know that there's somebody on the inside that is not going along with the program or the plan. And I just don't think that Obi could continue to be a mole inside her organization that helps the opposition. She seems too intelligent for that. And you guys probably, like me, you probably thought the little exchange between Tommy and Tasha, I'm sorry to say it was corny. It was so corny. Like, I love you, Tasha. I wish we could just ride out and blow a J and all this stuff. And it's like he just took her word just right on the spot that Keisha was gonna rat him out. You know what I mean? It's just like she didn't have to offer you any kind of proof or anything. You just, she's gonna rat you out. Okay, it's all good now. But the final thing that I think was interesting was the fact that Tariq said, I think we started a war. Now here's the thing. If you started a war and you got Noma, Monet, Kane, Drew, Diana, all against you, who do you have? Unless Davis, Method Man, is going to start getting gangster and get out here in the field with you. It's just you and Braden. Two-bit is always extorting you. Like, how do you have any chance of this being even somewhat of a fair fight? I will give the writers credit because I can't see where they're going with this. I have no idea where they would go next in terms of season 4, other than Tommy rejoining the show. And I think that it would probably spell the end of Force, because I don't think it's necessarily a good look for Tommy to be in 2 worlds at the same time. It defeats the purpose of having different books. A book is supposed to mean that one chapter is closed, this is another chapter. You can't have him doing it at the same time. I think that's why they canceled the Influence Power Book 5, because they didn't see a future in it with Lorenz Tate. But other than Tommy coming back or potentially Ghost, they come up with some conspiracy that he never really died. That's the only way I can see Tyreek being able to wage a war against no one. But I would say this was a good season. And contrary to popular belief, I still think Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, is a little bit better than Ghost. We out of here.